Now it has 0. Now it has. Hey, there you go.
Hey, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
With a frog in your throat.
Sorry.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. I do not have a frog in my throat.
Yeah, but you're sitting very short today.
There's a frog in Miriam's phone.
There
Anyway,
is.
if you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. We love having you with us on our journey. Thanks for joining us.
There you go. So Candace is on, says she has big news.
Yes,
Carol says good morning
Candace,
to
I
you
wanna hear
all.
it.
Debbie's on, and so is Lori. Mike says, for some reason I woke up an hour early this morning.
Oops.
Lori says, good morning, Keto Showers.
Good
Candace says, can
morning,
someone please tell me
Neverland.
the other channels that members in this group have so I can be part of them too?
A Keto Village?
Well, I think she means the individual members.
Oh.
Telling them.
Okay.
Debbie says major
Not me.
other one is Two Crazy Ketos that she listens to. Karen says good morning, so does Laylee. Joe Ray is on, so is Sarah. Sonia says hi Bears, hi Keto Chow family.
Hello.
Nancy says good morning everyone. Lori says I love frog legs, not frogs in throat. Sonia is on, so is Cindy. Susan's on, so and Cindy. Danita says good morning. Red Wine says good morning. I finally tried Keto Chow and I love it. Great product. Wish I'd had tried it sooner.
Okay.
Shauna says sound. No, sound's working great.
So far, so good.
As far as I can tell. Let's see. Let me double check.
Do.
Yeah, it's on the right one.
Okay.
Joe Ray says, watch Autumn Keto. Oh, that's another good one as
yeah.
well. Kim
We
says,
love
good morning,
Autumn.
everyone. Sojourn says, hello, everyone. I bought a Cuisinart ice cream maker. I have to find a video showing how to make. You mix it up like normal, and then you dump it in there.
Dumpy dump.
That's it. You turn it on. Let's see. Older friend Sylvania says, good morning, everyone. Sarah says, good morning,
Hello.
beautiful people.
Hi, Sarah.
The sound is, Denise says the sound is good. So does Debbie. Rossiana says, good morning, everyone. Jennifer says, good morning to Sonia. She doesn't want to talk to me. Sonia says, I just ordered my Chow Club box. Nice.
Yes.
And Dory says, good morning from Alberta, Canada.
Yeah.
I always have to say it like that. I don't know why. It's just Alberta, right?
It makes him feel special.
Everything is Spanish to me if it's not English. And apparently Canada is
Spanish.
not English? I don't know. Benny says, good morning, y'all. Let's see, Alan says, I'm down 20 pounds this round of keto.
Yes.
That is awesome. Chad says, good morning.
Good morning.
Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. It was my sound issue.
Whoopsie.
Oh, okay. Karen says, I'm having salted caramel Keto Chow with salted butter and coffee. The butter makes such a difference. It wasn't as caramel flavored when I used heavy cream. That
Yes,
is true.
that's true. Yep, the butter brings out the flavor better.
Yeah, on pretty much all of the flavors. A lot of people like using butter with the root beer float because it makes it for a stronger root beer flavor. Same thing with the strawberry. Strawberry is actually kind of weak if you use heavy cream, but it's fantastic when you use butter.
Oh, we got to get a package together.
Carla says, good morning. Let's see. Joanne says, hi from Ontario. Just ordered my Keto Chow box for May. Kenneth says, my good news is that my A1C difference from December 21's to today is down 0.5 points. That's fantastic.
Yay! Great news.
It seems like A1C just always goes up, right?
Yeah, but except for when you eat well.
Yeah, except
goes
when
down.
you eat well. That's fantastic, Candace.
I'm so happy for you, Candace. Thank
Debbie
you for sharing
says,
your
if
news
anyone
with
needs a
us.
Cuisinart ice cream maker, I have one plus an extra bowl willing to sell cheap. Post it to the Facebook group. Nice. Sojourn says, should the shake be in the fridge overnight before putting in an ice cream maker? I
Not
would
necessarily.
just make sure that you let it sit at least 30 minutes. Dory is talking about Keto Palooza. So if you go to lowcarbevents.com, you've got the ketogenic solution for lipedema and lymphedema mini symposium.
Yes,
That
this
is
Saturday. It's
this
virtual. So if you need to want to sign up, you should. 'cause it's
Keto
gonna be
Salt
great.
Lake is going to be broadcast in sometime in mid-May. It's not going to be May 15th, or it might be May 15th, but we're recording the presentations right now. We'll announce more once we get more information. And then you've got the Keto Palooza Expo that's supposed to be in San Diego. They changed the date. It was going to be in June,
And
now it's in August.
Is that what Dory's talking about?
By the way, have you replied to this lady yet?
No.
It's in Riamaze. And then you've got Autumns that's happening in September. This one's supposed to be in Las Vegas. But Dory wanted to know if we're coming to the one that's going to be in San Diego. I don't know.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it.
Nope. Mimi says, good morning. Lynn says, want to start the challenge. Are y'all doing the higher protein for the shakes? So what I did last night is it's regular Keto Chow, and then I had a bunch of pulled pork when we were doing dinner.
So I'm adding a scoop of collagen in each mine, and then the blah, 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 blah. Sorry. This morning. I'm adding a scoop of collagen in each of mine, and then I'm just adding a little bit of protein with my last Keto Chow when my kids are eating dinner. So I had a chicken leg last night.
Oh, that's right.
And it was delicious.
I have more of those that I need to cook, by the way. They are good until the 16th. Let's see. Lori's having chocolate Keto Chow made with raw eggs, almond milk, and salted caramel, collagen, and ice. Wow. Let's see. He says, happy Tasty Tuesday, everyone. I'm here hustling while I prep Texas Twinkies to slap on the smoker and about to pull off his and hers meatloaf for lunch.
Nice.
Well, that sounds terrible, Heath. I get to go to the, it's not the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's the Department of Public Safety, and those are the ones that do driver's licenses. I get to renew my driver's license today.
Yeah, so there are two buildings that are next to each other, and you can never figure out which building you go to. Oh, really?
Yeah, because it used to be that people would go to the DMV to get their driver's license renewed all the time. So finally, they just built one building, and one of them's on one side, and one of them's on the other, and there's a lobby in between. And it's just hilarious to see people leave one area and go to the other. But it's way better because it used to be.
That's what I was talking about. There are two doors.
Yeah, it used to be you had to drive across town.
Yeah, because you'd always go to the wrong place.
Finally, they just said, you know what,
we're
going to put them in the same place.
So you'll have to go next door and get the driver's
I know exactly which one of them is. And I have the paper pre-filled out. It's in my trunk. The trunk of my car, because I filled it out, I printed it out, it's been sitting there the last couple days so that when I get there and I go, oh crap, I forgot the paper. Oh yeah, that's right, it's in the trunk.
Fancy pants trunk.
Lisa is on.
Hey Lisa, I was just going to say, how's everybody doing with their 90-day challenge? Who's doing it with us? How y'all doing?
Let's see. So mine, I just checked those off. So I did not meet my protein goal one time last week, but so far doing good.
Really good.
How about you?
I'm good. I got to fill out, I think, are we on day 9?
We are on day 9. You should have just finished.
There it is. So it looks different on here because it's different. But you can see I had when I had my 3 Keto Chows and when I had my meat meals. And so I need to work out this week. I haven't worked out yet. You haven't worked out yet either?
Not yet. Yeah. I should have done that yesterday when I was waiting for you guys to get home.
Oh,
but interestingly enough, you remember on Saturday I said I was going to change it so that you put your starting date in there?
Ooh, you changed it.
So all you have to do is put your starting date in here, and it automatically updates the rest of the thing.
I do like that on your chart you can see what day it was because there's not dates on these.
Oh.
So I kind of get mixed up.
You can write them on there.
I was actually tempted to start on the number 5 so that it would match. Okay. But then after 31 it wouldn't match anymore. So
that's true.
Yeah, that's okay.
Speaking of appointments, Blue Dove has an appointment today. Going to get a CGM.
Yes.
Kenneth says, yeah, try Hungry Heath's channel. And Kenneth says, can you please remind when the Chow box is shipping for May? It will ship before May. The idea is to try and get all of them to people right around the 1st. Yeah, sometime before, but yeah. Yeah, but they shouldn't be getting much earlier than the 1st, maybe the 29th or something like that. Let's see, Mike says, I hit a new low weight yesterday, 86 pounds lost. I'm motivated to get to that's 100, but slow moving. Joined a gym, and I'm walking 1 to 2 miles 3 times a week.
The phone is ringing.
The phone will be right there. Karen says, can keto cause insomnia? I've been having trouble falling asleep, and I'm wondering if it's because of the keto diet. Try upping your magnesium. If your brain is on, because it's you're in a higher state of ketosis, that could.
Yeah, we've heard and had experienced when you have higher ketones, you don't sleep as much, but you still need to be sleeping.
Yeah. Let's see. Kim says, struggling to lose the last 20 pounds. My glucose keeps spiking, and I'm not sure why.
Oh man, check and see what you're eating. I would just take and eliminate any variables. Like just do one thing.
Don't snack.
Do one food, test it, and then fast and do another food, test it.
You mean to figure out what's causing the spikes?
Yeah, because it could be a spike or it could be stress related. So think about when it's spiking and what you're doing, and that might help.
If in doubt, eat meat.
Yeah.
Let's see. Danita says, my oldest had 2 wisdom teeth pulled, and Keto Chow was a lifesaver. Smoothie shakes, soup base, mixed in stock, Keto Chow pudding, etc. Ah, there you go.
Nice.
Let's see. Dory says, I'm going to the San Diego and Orlando, Florida ones in August and the Vegas one in October.
Oh, cool.
I haven't actually heard much more about the Vegas one, if it's still happening or not, so I'm not sure. Shauna's got an acupuncture headache. Acupuncture appointment for a headache.
I've never heard of an acupuncture headache, Chris.
I got an acupuncture headache. It's where it stuck a giant pin in my head.
Acupuncture actually is helpful.
Ladybug says that they don't have a DMV in Michigan. All that's handled by at the Secretary of State office.
Okay,
wow.
There you go.
Dana is ear hustling. Welcome, Dana. Maitreya loves the chart. Mike says bureaucrats created 2 agencies for no good reason. I doubt the lines move any faster with 2 separate offices. So oddly enough, okay, the DMV
awesome,
gets a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Our DMV office and the Utah Department of Public Safety, the one that runs the driver's license division, you go in, there's a lady up front. Now, since COVID, you have to have an appointment. But you go up, you tell them who you are and what you're there for, and they give you a piece of paper, and you go sit down. And it has numbers. And the last several times I've been there, actually for the last 5 years.
Yeah. Since they built that building, it's been fast.
You move along at a good clip. It is
and it's huge,
amazing.
and it's this huge waiting area because they're, expecting to have millions of people. And then they have
little desks.
They have all these desks, and they have a number above it, so they'll say the number. But then if you can't hear, you can see the number gigantically.
Which ones have most recently been called, and which window to go to.
Yeah.
They actually do a really good job.
Yeah, unlike when I was getting my driver's license, and it was the hole in the wall building that was, you had the line all the way around the building, and then outside, and in the parking lot. And the parking lot was horrible. And do you remember that one?
I remember going to the.
And that was the one that you would get to that one and then drive to the other one because you went to the wrong one.
The Social Security Administration was a bit terrible to go to.
Oh, recently. Yeah. Well, and when we had to get the Social Security cards for the babies when our kids were born. Like taking kids and standing in line for 2 hours.
I didn't have to do that.
I did it.
Yeah. Happy says not perfect, but I lost 6 pounds. That's fantastic.
Happy.
Let's see, Ladybug says, I'm not participating in any of the challenges. I have enough of my own. Okay.
Hey, that's okay.
Debbie says, how do we get the checkboxes to work if we download it? So if you download it and make it into an Excel file, you're going to have to convert all of them. Because I don't know if Excel supports checkboxes. But if you make a copy of the Excel of the spreadsheet and keep it within Google Sheets, I don't know enough about the version of Excel that you're using to know how to get the checkboxes to work. So it may work, it may not. I just know that it works really well with Google Sheets. So Mimi says, I've been over 2 days, but under my protein goal. Shauna says, Chris, so vague for numbers, guys. Yeah, no kidding. Karen says, I'm doing great at the challenge. Ate my protein-heavy meal for breakfast, ribeye steak.
Ooh, that sounds like a
goat cheese and
breakfast.
Butter. We'll have Keto Chow for lunch. I mixed chocolate peanut butter and chocolate toffee. Can't wait to try it.
Yeah, I want to hear how that tastes.
Blue Dove says they struggled with sleep at first. Kim says, that's why I'm trying to get a CGM from the doctor.
Oh, good.
See the spikes.
Yeah.
Mike says, I'm curious about that Las Vegas one, too.
Yeah, the guys called me a couple times wanting us to sponsor, and I just couldn't do it because we were in the middle of COVID, and I just couldn't commit. But he still seems like he's going to do it, so it's on the calendar. It's just,
Okay.
I haven't heard since.
Now, Shauna, I don't know what you mean. She says, Chris, can you please explain difference in comparison versus glucometer readings again? I don't know what you mean.
Maybe she means like you get a reading on your CGM, but then when you use your finger prick, it's not the same.
Okay. Well, with CGMs, what they tell you is, especially with the Freestyle Libre, is you're looking at the trend, if it's going up or down and how it's going up or down. So with the Freestyle Libre, it may be that your numbers are consistently 20 points higher. And that just means that, hey, you know what? The Libre isn't doing it. The base number that's going off of isn't correct. But you look for if it's going up, if it's going down, if you've got spikes here, spikes there. Unfortunately, with the Freestyle Libre, with the default software, you can't calibrate it. So if you take a finger prick and it says 80, and the Freestyle Libre says it's 100, you can't say, oh, we'll subtract 20.
No, that's actually 80. Yeah.
Yeah. One other thing that Joe, he's using the Nutrisens, I think it is, which is just a Freestyle Libre. And the nurse that he was talking to said, if you are dehydrated, the glucose numbers will be higher. They'll be messed up because there isn't a sufficient amount of interstitial fluid.
Totally makes sense.
So getting dehydrated can make the numbers look higher on the Libre as well.
Nice.
So that's why they say anytime you need to make an insulin treatment decision, to use a finger prick. So anyway, Dory says it's a go for Las Vegas. I do promo videos for them. Just talked about with the organizer the other day. Vegas is fully open. Mandatory vacations in all of Nevada. Oh, okay. Let's see. Susan says, I just do my driver's license and car tags online. Yeah, normally that's what I would do too, but if you purchase a new car, or a different car, if you're getting a license plate for a new vehicle, you have to do it in person.
Yep.
And if you've renewed so many times your driver's license that, hey, it's time to go in and take a new picture and all that, you have to do it in person
You're
as
just
well.
saying you're a little old.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, if you get a driver's license for the first time, you have to go in and get one. So that's why you took our kids.
Jory says, yeah, that's usually how most DMVs work with the numbers, but it's just, you wait forever. It's like that scene from Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny, though. They move through it so quickly.
Really good. Yeah.
Danita says, I have to renew my driver's license, but they want me to do it online. Hey, great. What a new picture. Rhonda says, my ketones and glucose goes up a lot when I'm fasting. I contribute it to
That's
not the word, but I'm
depletion.
trying to remember what it is. I attribute it to glucose depletion, though something was wrong until I heard Dr. Mindy. I thought something was wrong until I heard Dr. Mindy Pellets mention it. I cannot read. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because when you're fasting, your glucose will go up and down a little bit too.
Yeah.
So
Jerry says that he had orange and peach mixed together for a fuzzy navel this morning.
Ooh.
So delicious. Shauna says, yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Okay, great, good. I'm glad you were able to interpret it. Rachel says, I'm having Keto Chow ice cream, key lime, for the first time right now for lunch. So exciting.
Nice.
Dory says, that was supposed to say mandatory vaccinations. Mandatory vacations is good too.
Mandatory vacation vaccination.
Lori says, friend took months to get a camper registered last year.
Oh, man.
Well, we bought off of a private seller some wave runners last year. And we had to register the trailer and all 3 wave runners, and it all had to be done in person. And I had to get an appointment, and it was so far out, and I was like, what the heck, guys? And
I appreciate that.
we may have left the old stickers on there the first time we used them.
Because we didn't
I'm not
have
saying
our
that out loud, but
appointment
that might have happened. Shauna said, Julie says, the freestyle measures with your interstitial fluid. The finger prick is blood. Interstitial fluid can be different, especially if you are dehydrated. There you go. Mike says it's open. My whole family is coming here from the back east in a couple of months of vacation. They have their tickets, vaccinations, and reservations.
Nice.
I'm glad they have reservations, because otherwise, just might walk around without shoes on. Oh, wait. Half of them are all keto, even my mom. Older Pennsylvania says, has anyone ever made the biscuits and sausage and gravy using the beef rather than the savory chicken? Okay. Heath, I know, has, this last weekend, he did the biscuit recipe using the taco instead of the chicken.
Oh, I thought it was the tomato.
No, he did it with the taco.
But it looked good.
Yeah. Alan says, I didn't question mandatory vacations in Las Vegas at all. Sounds plausible. Let's see. Julie says, yes, your message did make sense. Spell check, yeah. So you've got a meeting you need to go to. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about this morning? The flavor of the week. Let's
is
talk about
vanilla, 21 on the go packs. The little ones.
So it's 21 of the individuals, and it works out to be 36.85% the regular price. So if you were to buy 21 of these, it would cost $99.75.
Okay.
But when you add this, the on the go, this is what the flavor of the week is. Instead, it's $63, which is 10% off what this is.
Yeah.
So it's by Grapthar's Hammer.
What a savings.
What a savings.
We said that yesterday.
I know, and I'm going to continue to say it.
Oh, Debbie wants to know about orange cream. I'll just avoid that
No news
question.
yet on orange cream, Debbie.
Sorry.
Julie says, made up 3 shakes of butter last night using a blender, made 3 Snickers, hoping for a smooth shake. For those of you who don't know, Snickers is chocolate peanut butter with salted caramel. So half of a serving of each, or mix both at the same time and mix them together.
That's what I've been having lately.
Yep.
It's yummy.
Let's see, Elizabeth said, so I ordered and I just checked and my blood sugar is running at 170 every morning, which is much higher than I was before you doing Keto Chow. Is this normal? It depends on the person, but I have, a lot of people will see higher blood sugar when they wake up in the morning, but that's really high. You could stop using Keto Chow.
Yeah.
It may not work well for you. Most people who are type 1 or type 2 diabetic notice that that their blood sugar is really stable when using Keto Chow.
Yep. But I think it's the acacia gum does make it go up a little, but it's slow. Because I know our type 1 friend has said that she has to have insulin with Keto Chow still, but she does with everything. So, yeah.
Linda doesn't like vanilla. Okay. And you can add flavors to it, by the way. Blue Dove says, love vanilla, mixes so well with everything. He says, I have a video on Keto Chow biscuits and gravy. Also, we have done the drop biscuits and buns.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Dana wants to know, can I order the May box on the 15th of April, or does it have to be before?
So that's the last day you should be able to order it.
That is the last day. So you have, scroll. You have 2 days and 12 hours. Basically, you have until April 15th at 11:59 Eastern time.
Yes, Eastern time.
So that is the cutoff. If you order at 12:01 on the 16th, you'll be ordering the June box. So, Debbie says making Snickers today for tomorrow. Nice. Shauna says I had the best Keto Chow vanilla ice cream last night. Added blueberry oil and some cream cheese extract.
Oh, cool.
Sonia says I was gone for a minute dealing with a renovation issue. I'm so close to my weight goal. I started keto at the end of July 2020. I'm down 52 pounds.
Wow.
From 180 to 128. Wow, only 3 pounds to go.
Nice.
And Lori says, yeah, research the dawn effect. Yeah, but that's in comparison to how she normally has blood sugar, so that's interesting. But yeah, the dawn phenomenon, most people when they wake up, their glucose is higher. Julie says, I want to sprinkle some salted peanuts on my Snicker shake.
Do it.
Yeah, go ahead. If you do well with legumes, with peanuts, then there you go. Well, there's chocolate peanut butter in the Snickers anyway. Andrea wants to know how much magnesium should I take? I don't think I'm taking enough.
That's a good question.
Last week, you were taking the magnesium, and you're like, this is tasting good.
Yeah, if you can taste it, it's probably means you need more.
No, if it tastes good.
I'm sorry, I'm tired.
If you can taste it, that's just magnesium. But if it tastes good to you, you probably need more.
Yeah.
With the magnesium drops, and like we said, usually we'll put it into down a straw and then suck it up through the stuff so that you don't have to deal with the bitterness. Miriam will also mix some into a little glass of water, drink it, and then drink some more water. But
the straw is by far the easiest and fastest way to not taste it.
Unfortunately, the answer, Andrea, is take it until you feel like you don't need it anymore. That's really the only way to know. Jerry says my blood sugar this morning was 82, and Julie says my blood sugar is very stable on Keto Chow. Let's see. Carol says have a blessed day. Julie says, yeah, what ice cream do you have? Okay. Oh, it's a Cuisinart bowl for the freezer. Blue Dose says Dr. Berg recommends Valencia peanuts, less aflatoxin issues with them because they grow in dry, sandy soils.
Okay.
Okay. And Julie likes the magnesium at bedtime. I use a half capful. Makes me relax.
Yep.
Okay, and Andrew says, I just didn't want to overtake it. If you start to overtake it, first it will just not get absorbed. If you take way too much, it will give you
It'll just make you go to the bathroom.
Yep.
So if you go to the bathroom, then you'll know.
Yeah, if you go from I don't have diarrhea to I do have diarrhea, that's probably too much magnesium.
But I have never done that, and I've taken a lot.
Okay. All right, well, we got to go. So thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we'll see you later tonight. We're going to be doing our longer live stream. It'll be at 9:15 Eastern, which is 7:15 Mountain, 8:15 p.m. Central, and 6:15 p.m. Pacific. So, and Denise says, I finally caught you on the live. Well, but we're going, so, okay. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Have a good day.